when I watched it, instantly, I felt better about what was going on in my personal life because I realized there's like things that are so much bigger, right? So much bigger. And this is one of these things. Hey you guys, it's another day here with Candid with Kat. And today I want to talk to you about a few things that are on my mind. This has been such a very heavy week. I know not only for me, but for my friends, and I think for all of the United States. With work and just the whole quarantine, and although I know that most of us are trying to make the best of it by, we're starting to get really creative, I'm just kind of tired of it. And it's affecting my work, it's affecting my personal life, and not only that, but recently my ex contacted me again. I also got a comment on one of my videos that I feel like I needed to address. And lastly, and most importantly, what kind of got me thinking outside of myself is what's going on right now with the Black Lives Matter movement. So maybe at the end of this video, I can give you my intake on it. I guess I'm gonna start with just the whole quarantine. Like, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing with all of this? I mean, we're like in quarantine. I don't know. It's just a lot going on right now. I think it wouldn't be so bad if it all wasn't happening like all at the same time. I hate that I'm even like gonna talk about myself because I know there are bigger things in the world. But I guess I wouldn't be authentic if I didn't share my frustration right now. Work has been really difficult these days. A lot of things have changed because of the quarantine, and that's weighing on me. And because I don't have like a social life, really, it's just getting really hard and really tough. And I know this is going on not just me, it's like for a lot of people. I'm grateful to have a job, but it is stressful, and I shouldn't feel guilty about talking about that. And everything, to make matters worse, like I said, I got this comment on one of my videos, which normally it wouldn't upset me. At first, maybe I saw it and I got a bit defensive, and then I tried to handle it as best as I could, and just, I'm really grateful for everyone who's watching my videos, and I do appreciate all of the comments, like all of them. And I understand not everyone's gonna have the same perspective as me. I know lately I've been talking a lot about like relationships and my experiences with relationships. I'm not gonna go into like the whole comment that this person wrote. It's clearly a male, but I know that part of it was him expressing that my video that he saw seemed pretty like one-sided. I think maybe that video that he saw, maybe I didn't go back and like look at my video because it's really not that serious, but I do want to send a message. And I understand that it takes two to build a healthy relationship. It takes two to keep a relationship going, but it only takes one person to mess it up. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it only takes one person. I was not perfect in my relationships. I've never been perfect in any of my relationships. But what I can say is that in my most recent relationship, although I was not perfect, we didn't break up because of me. The person made a comment like, maybe that's why he packed his bags the first time and continued to pack his bags. No, I packed his bags the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. There was nothing that, we didn't break up because of me. We broke up because of things that he would do. Now, I'm not going to reveal all that happened throughout the relationship to prove to you that it wasn't my fault that we broke up or that the relationship didn't work. I'm not going to do that because I'm actually protecting the other person. He is an important member of, society, and he does a very important job, and I wouldn't want him to lose credibility in what he does because he's very good at it, and he's a very, very freaking smart person. So I'm not going to go into detail as painful as it was for me, it could probably hurt him and ruin him, and that's not what I want. I don't want to hurt his professional life, if that's what I mean. Like, I'm not like that. So I'll just leave it at, you're gonna get from me what I want to share, and you're entitled to your own opinion. But one thing that I can say is, when someone cheats in the relationship and continuously lies in a relationship, I'm talking about lies after lies after lies, small things, big things, all of them. You're gonna lose trust. So you can't expect that person to trust you. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I don't feel comfortable revealing too much of what happened in the relationship and too much of what happened to me in that relationship, because one, it's very fresh, and two, I don't want to hurt the other person. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And my suggestion to my viewer would be to watch all of my videos, not just the one that you focused on, because you'll realize that I've mentioned this before. I do understand that I wasn't perfect, and that especially towards the end of the relationship, I wasn't someone maybe desirable to be with. Like, my attitude was fucked up. But some of the things that happened, I still didn't deserve that. And the other person knows that. So that's good enough for me. And that's all I have to say about that. But thank you again for leaving your comment. Another thing that happened this week was my ex commented on one of my tweets that it was about him, but it was very general. So, but to me, it just bothered me that he would even want to reveal himself. Like, it's not like I'm posting pictures of my ex for you guys to see who he is. Like, I don't, no, this is my story. This is my side of things. And I am deciding to open up about what I feel comfortable with. This was my experience. If he wants to have his own YouTube channel or whatever and talk about his experience, he's entitled to do that. Now, the message that he left me was saying that I needed to clarify things because it was affecting him. It was impacting his life, and it was impacting his relationship, and that girls were sending him pictures of, like, my tweets. Whoever those girls are, like, I hope they're following me. And if my tweet is impacting your relationships or your relationship, then there's something wrong with the relationships that you're building, because I'm not contacting you. I'm not reaching out. I'm not calling you in the middle of the night or in the morning, or, you're blocked from everything. So the fact that people are going out of their way, according to you, to send you a tweet, it sounds bogus. It's unbelievable, because my friends would never dare, like, send me a tweet or a post or something, like, about you. They just, I guess they're more mature and they have better things to do with their life. So kudos to my friends for being so dope and such a supportive group of people, and not being, I don't know, like that. And I don't want to be your Dr. Phil, but I have been throughout the whole relationship. It just sounds like you need to find a better group of people surrounding you, or maybe you don't feel comfortable enough letting them know, like, hey, don't send me this stuff, like, it's hurting me. But don't contact me and tell me not to post something. Like, don't waste your energy on that. And it only makes you look bad, because at that point you're contacting me, and it's kind of messed up for the person that you're with. Like, why are you contacting your ex to tell her not to tweet something about you? Like, because, I don't know. Well, anyways, the best of luck to you. You know that I wish you the best. I do, people. I wish him the best. I know I have a lot of work to do on myself. I know I have a lot of work to do with, like, forgiveness in that area. And I know that I still have resentment and a lot of anger issues. It's not like a switch button that you can just turn on and off. And I didn't realize how much I was still struggling with it until I actually heard from him again. It made me angry all over again. Like, why are you contacting me to tell me, So I had to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, don't fucking cuss him out. Don't turn into that person. Again, I'm venting to you guys because this is the safest place for me to do that. That's just what I feel about it, how I feel about it. And I have a lot of work to do in that area. So yeah, I was really mad. And I still kind of am. I'm upset, and I realize that I have a lot of work to do, which is why I can't jump into like a relationship right now. I'm just not ready because of the anger and stuff that I have. But you know, the moment that I decide to get in a relationship, I am going to be really healthy and really, I'm going to be ready to offer all that is of me and all that is good and just great and positive energy and 100% of me to this person. Like, whoever this person is next, like, you're gonna be one lucky guy, because I'm gonna be fully healed from this. So don't lose patience or hope. I'm really, really excited to move forward with this, and it was a great eye-opener for me to like really need to work on this. I didn't want to let go of the anger because I thought that that's what was helping me like move on. Sometimes anger and pride is what helps you like move on so that you're not sad and lonely. And you know, and like I said, I guess, you know, feeling jealous about your ex being with somebody, it's a real thing. It doesn't, like, it's a real thing. And if you don't process those feelings, like, you could end up getting back with somebody that really is not good for you, or you could do something stupid that makes you regret later. So I'm not going to get back with him, and I didn't do anything stupid that I'll regret later. I loved this man, and I had really, really strong feelings for him and really, really high hopes for us. So leaving him was unimaginable. I thought, like I said before, that he was the one. So blocking him was so good for me, and not seeing his stuff. And now that I'm getting it out, and it can be embarrassing to say like, oh, I got, you know, maybe a little jealous. I think just the way I had to find out, I don't like it. But nonetheless, I'm still not getting back with him, and I'm still not gonna raise hell for it. So kudos to me. Oh, I feel I feel a lot better that I said it. And to everyone that is going through a breakup or thinking about breaking up, but then you don't do it because you don't want to see them with someone else, and you know that they're going to be the first ones to run to somebody else, have more self-love, because it really doesn't matter if they move on to a different relationship quickly, and they start dating somebody else, and that just means they really didn't love you as much as they said they did. And so why would you want anybody like that in your life anyways? You know, you want somebody that just can't imagine their lives without you. So that's it. It is so sad what's going on in the United States right now, and all the division that there's going on, and all of the racism, and it's crazy, all this separation. It's so sad. I recently watched the video with the death of George Floyd, and I tried really, really hard not to watch that video because I don't even like watching videos of like the sicarios getting killed and getting their heads chopped off. Like, I just didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see somebody dying. And because once you watch someone die and just their life leave them, and their soul leave them or whatever, you're just not the same person again. And I watched it. When I watched it, instantly, I felt better about what was going on in my personal life, because I realized there's like things that are so much bigger, right? So much bigger. And this is one of these things. This subject is not up for discussion with me. I have stopped arguing with people about it. All I have to say is hashtag Black Lives Matter. It's not all lives matter. It's not about me. This is about a bigger cause. And our African American community needs us. And not just African American, anybody who is Black needs us, and needs us to unite with them. So I stand in solidarity, and like I said, this isn't something up for discussion. It was such a sick video to watch. And today, you know, the police officer was charge with third-degree murder. Like, Minneapolis is burning down, and the best you could do is third-degree murder. I don't know. I know this police officer has like a family probably and like children, and everyone has good and bad, but that video, that should never happen. And I'm so sorry for anyone that had to witness that and has to live it every day. So, thank you guys for the platform. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys a ton. Always self-care, say self-love, take care of yourself and each other. And please, share, like, and subscribe if you like this video. If you don't like it, continue to comment. I'm really grateful for you guys. Really, really grateful. Thank you guys. I love you. Take care. Bye.